Corey, what can we expect to see from these two teams here tonight?
Michael, I fully expect to see these two teams put on an absolute clinic in tag team.
Some unique circumstances have led to an unlikely pairing with Buzz teaming up with Bobby Roode to take on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
You have to wonder if these two will be able to coexist well enough to have a chance, especially against two guys like KO and Sami who have teamed together countless times.
Buzz and Roode were just battling it out in an intense match last month at Backlash. I think those wounds are way too fresh for them to be able to pull this off. In WWE, there's as much chaos outside the ring as there is inside the ring.
Try working with Saxton at ringside.
Check out Kevin Owens' offense. There's no recovering from that.
Tag made.
Oh, my
Sami Zayn.
Often known as a land of opportunity, when Sami Zayn became a part of the SmackDown Live roster, it was a chance for a fresh start.
Yeah, but eventually Zayn admitted to feeling directionless. He felt like he was misled with unfulfilled promises, and his perspective on SmackDown Live began to change.
With Sami Zayn's perspective of SmackDown Live in mind before his viewpoint changed, I thought Sami was, at the very least, admirable and moral in the way he took on obstacles.
Cole, Zayn tried overcoming obstacles in the right manner, but the system never treated him fairly. If he kept doing things the right way, then what? Maybe in 4 or 5 years as time will come, morality does not win you championships, fellas.
Executed. She lands the boot.
Sami Zayn starting to struggle. Looks like he may have let his guard down there for a moment, and it cost him.
It looks to me like his partner's itching to get in there. And now might be a good time to give him what he wants.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change here.
Chop to the side of the face. It's just a matter of time now.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
Talk about planning your opponent. I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish last kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost her girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap out. And it didn't take long for that to happen.
Guys, we have all seen how dangerous Kevin Owens can be when he snaps. It doesn't matter if you're a friend or the CEO of WWE. Owens gets a sadistic look in his eyes that says he no longer cares about human life anymore. She's starting to put moves together. Watch out!
Kevin Owens may be in a bad way here.
Bringing up the sadistic side of Kevin Owens, Michael, reminds me of the time he viciously attacked his boss, Mr. McMahon. It appeared as if Owens fell into some sort of trance that night.
Yeah, but some may say Mr. McMahon was asking for it. But regardless, it was a callous display by Kevin Owens. A headbutt heard around the world.
What does Buzz have in store? This might be it. Oh, my.
And the odds just swung in Buzz
into the cover.
And he kicks out. Tried for it early. You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. As you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to haunt him.
Kevin Owens is looking to end this right now.
Just go for the finisher already.
I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Yes, and Owens may have just closed the book on this one.
Signed, sealed, delivered. Man, Kevin Owens, what offense.
He's trying to mangle his face here. This capacity crowd starting to sense the end is near, and I don't disagree.
She may very well have reached the point of no return.
As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for.
Oh, here we go.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
Oh, wow. He's in big trouble. What's he got in mind?
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
He caught him slipping. Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, The New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of the match.
What does Buzz have in store? He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
That should do it.
What a vile attack on our midsection. So close. And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
The longer this fight goes on, the more wear and tear on each competitor. Who is going to have enough to pick up the win?
Look at Kevin Owens. It's coming.
Oh, right across the knee. This is his opportunity to win this thing.
What's Kevin Owens putting together here? Looking for all the glory here. Pin's broken up.
There goes KO with the mind games.
Doubled over now.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way. DDT!
His partner wants back in.
Yeah, but what you want and what you get are often two very different things.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
I bet you feel foolish riding her off now.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it!
How these superstars are even still in this match is beyond me.
Especially talking about getting flung around.
Things aren't going so well for Kevin Owens.
Cole, I don't think people realize how much strength it takes to execute a move like that.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the...
That should do it right there. 2. Oh, how resilient was that?
I'm impressed.
body press. She goes for the cover. 1, 2. He kicks out before 3.
Wow, what's it going to take?
Kevin Owens doing a great job of turning that one around.
Gets out of the way of that one. That should do it right there. 2. And he got a near fall out of it.
I don't believe it. He refuses to lose.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
What's Kevin Owens putting together here?
Oh, God, man. Right on the back of the neck. That might just be the final nail in the coffin. That might have done it, Cole. That'll knock you silly, that's for sure.
Cover here. 1. And he breaks up the pinfall.
Buzz just barely got out of the way. Oh boy, he is rolling.
What does Buzz have in store?
He's not playing any games tonight. Everyone better watch out. Even me. That has got to be it.
By now, you'd think that would have been better scouted.
She goes for the cover. 1, 2. He's got to be running on empty at this point.
On the width of a fingertip, Owens got the shoulder up.
Oh, I think this man means business. There it is. She's made the tag.
And her partner is on absolute fire right now.
Flattens him with a clothesline. And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
He's making a statement here with this attack. When this guy's on, look out. He's on his heels. Looks to me like he's starting to feel the pressure, guys.
The abuse his body has gone through in this match is a little disturbing. I don't know why he hasn't made the tag yet. It's almost like he enjoys the pain.
The truth is, though, he's in far better condition than his opponent, which has to account for something going forward here.
A quick reversal by Kevin Owens.
What's Kevin Owens putting together here?
Oh, right across the knee. But does KO have enough gas left in the tank to capitalize?
Things just went from bad to worse for Bobby Roode.
Kevin Owens is in position. His partner's looking to get back in this thing.
Caught his breath a bit. Now
He's got the shoulders down. 2, 3.
Now that's an impressive tag team victory.